after I wrecked this thing. Not wrecked, but broke it back there. I ended up running up to Columbus, got a part, and or a couple parts, and Dad put back together here, and so we're out on a test drive. It's going, which is a plus. Yeah, we can move with it. We're just hoping this, or we're just gonna go on a test drive, make sure the engine and transmission and everything still works fine. So yeah, see. Hopefully this is yeah, everything that was wrong with it. Hopefully there's not something else, but we'll see you once. Made it a little ways down the road. Well, nothing really went too wrong on the test drive. We're gonna put the trailer on the truck and probably load a load of corn yet. Good morning. I have my head up against the ceiling. I'm trying to figure out the deal is. Like, I mean, it's soft enough, it's like a constant head massage. I guess I'll just let it. It feels very, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go bush hog. Doing it, so right now what this is like a wet spot usually. Well, it's kind of wet now too, but so this is like a wet spot that we usually just plant around, because it's usually too wet to go through with the planter or the combine. I think there's like a spring here or something, so just have to bush hog it every year. All done, went all around the edges. Over there is where we mowed off, then we did the ditches here, so we're gonna head to the farm. Dad went to haul a load of grain this morning, and yeah, he's coming in behind me here, so have to let him go around, but yeah, so the truck is, as far as I know, fixed. Yeah, we're having to haul some corn, so we have room to put the rest of it in. We're hoping to finish up our corn today. We still have like a couple hundred acres of custom work to do, but yeah. Anyway, see Dad's. We're gonna slow down a little bit. There he comes. So, back up to cruising speed, which is about 27 miles an hour, or 26 and a half. So. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get to the farm and probably right away start moving stuff down. Just shut the dryer off there, and Dad's down the field getting started. So the last piece of equipment we have to take down is the cart. So grab the cart and head down. Well, Dad's waiting. Wow, that's definitely a dirty window. Haven't cleaned it all year, I don't think. We'll have to soon. Just got a little strip here yet to do. What we have in the cart is probably gonna fill the semi truck. The cart is like half full, and so we're gonna let it parked here so Dad can fill it up. In the meantime, we're gonna go get the wagons, which are that way, a ways jog over there, and take those up to the farm a while and get the auger switched up and stuff. That's a load of corn. Pretty big one. So we have some room here in the wet bin yet. That bin, this bin are full. So I'll put a little, or what we can in the wet bin here. So for some reason, this auger keeps, sometimes if you stop the dryer, and then if you go to start it up, it'll overload it down there, and that's plugged. So can you imagine what I have to do now? That is turn this thing with a pipe wrench until it's empty enough to go. So that's always fun. We got like just under a wagon load that we're gonna try to get up in there. We're gonna put as much in there as we can. That thing's almost full. Dad's up there watching. I don't know. I do know the bin's really full. That's kind of the last of it right there. Hold this up here. Woo! It fit, I think. We may have to go take a look at it and see how it actually looks. I have a feeling it's like right to the eaves. I'll have to go see. Got the auger down and parked. We're not sure yet. We have a problem of some sort down in the field on the combine. There's some oil leaking somewhere, Dad said, and it's, yeah, leaking a decent amount. So we're gonna go down there and check that out. Hopefully we can finish the field here. Heading to the field in the truck. Dad headed down with the pickup already. I think he's gonna try to diagnose the problem there on the combine. We're just unloading real slow. Dad's back there watching, seeing if he can find where the leak is. Oh, we're just putting it, dumping it in the cart real slow. I'll have to show you then, because there's a decent amount of oil that came out. Dad put like 2 gallons in the engine oil thing to get it back up to stuff. So yeah, he's trying to find the leak right now. Well, I don't know. Something took a dump. There's like oil like all the way up and through there. So yeah, still trying to figure out what the issue is. So you can see up and through there that there's like oil splattered over everything. So we don't think it's very safe to keep running it, even though we only have like in between 5 and 10 acres to do yet. We're gonna run to the farm, grab some tools, and see if we can figure out. We have to take off some shields and see if we can figure out what we have to do to fix it. Hopefully it's just a seal or a loose hose or something like that, but and not something bigger, but we'll have to see. I was just trying to blow that compartment out there a little bit, so we hopefully have a little bit of a cleaner workspace to work in, because if there's dust blowing around in there, it gets really nasty. We got most of the shields off now. Pretty much down to where the problem is. Putting our bolts in there. By the way, them little things are handy. Really nice for tight places, but we got all the shields off around the engine compartment there. Now we're gonna see if we can see right where the oil's coming up. Right here you can kind of see up into there a lot better now that the shields are off and stuff. So, got the issue right here. If it will focus on it. Do you want to explain what the problem is?
This little clamp, the rubber coating wore off on the inside and then wore right through that steel line. Right there's a pinhole.
If you can see or not.
Created a leak. So yeah, because of the clamp, the must have been, I don't know, maybe a little vibration. Wore the rubber coating off and wore through the steel line.
Yep. And that's what all the oil was down there through. What it came out of that.
It must have been doing that for a little bit. But it took 3 gallons to get it back up to level. We weren't far from losing an engine, I would say. That would not be good.
No birds. Maybe get a little better look at all the oil that came out. If you look down in there, you can see there's oil plastered all over the place, which, yeah, that's because the fan down in there, all the belts and stuff, if it gets on a belt, it'll just sling it around. Kind of like over there. See the oil up there? It got on that belt and just kept spitting it up there, so. Anyways, I think that's the problem. So, I'll try to find one of those. Can't imagine that one of the stores would have one of those parts in stock, but go check once. You can see those clouds back there. I'm afraid that is rain, because I don't know if you remember in the last video, one of the last videos, we talked about that, what I call sheep's wool up in the sky. That often means rain. So pull the key out of the combine and the tractor so we don't just unthinkingly just take off with it without that on there. It's just precautions, and we're gonna go see if we can find a part. I will say though that this is, I think, our 4th season with the combine, and yeah, this is the first, I think, breakdown that has actually kept us out of the fields. So we've been very fortunate and blessed not to have this happen a lot more often. Yeah, that's just a thing where it's just like wear and tear did it. But Dad's headed to the field with the truck. We're gonna take the wagons up there because we're not gonna have enough room in just the combine or the cart and the semi truck. We did get the hose, like braze, got the whole braze, and Dad also did order another hose and a clamp, because we need a new clamp because the rubber part of that clamp had worn off and that would just wear through again if that rubber ain't there. So we're just gonna put that hose on, probably not put the shields on, and then we're gonna bring it back to the farm, Lord willing, if we finish up anyway, and get that all washed off, because yeah, just we're not that pushed. We do have some custom work that we're gonna have to do later, either this week. Some of them are wanting to hold off till next week, try to get the moisture down a little further, but we'll have to see. The grain elevators for wet corn they're open till sometimes 10 or 12 in the morning, and then they shut it off for the rest of the day. So they're they're filling up so fast. So it's really nice to have bins here, and hopefully they can get that stuff in there, because with a couple hundred acres of corn, and if we try to do that all at the same time for a couple different people, and they can only get in till 10 or 12, it's gonna take a while for a couple hundred acres. So yeah, hopefully we don't run into that, but that is not a problem of today. We're gonna try to get hopefully get our stuff wrapped up and get everything back to the farm. Dad is watching to see if it leaks. Just trying to make sure that where they brazed it, that'll hold. Got the hopper toppers back up and the hose back on. So trying to go run it. As soon as Dad gets to this end here, quick jump in there, take a look, make sure everything's doing good, or nothing bad is happening there, like a fire or anything, because all that oil down there could get hot. That wouldn't be good. From what I could tell, I didn't see anything that was wrong in there. So we're just gonna continue to keep an eye on it. Just watch for anything really. Try to watch for anything that is wrong or is going wrong, or whatever. So we can finish this up here. We're pulling the last load off with the wagons. Dad is over there blowing the combine off, and then he's gonna bring that home.
Are you gonna bring this home?
Yep, I'm gonna. Does that work for you? Alright. Dad's like finishing up the last pass. We're gonna take this up to the farm, and it is a beautiful day. Really thankful that it wasn't like borderline raining. It seems like the clouds have kind of dissipated, so we got a bump coming. This is gonna be a rough one. Okay, that's not too bad. Anyway, well, might be worse. The active seat on this thing is a little better than the one on the 7210, and man, if you go over here, you get an absolute beating. There's like 16 rows there yet, so that should fit on the wagons. Oh wow, it's just zooming up on the dirt. That's pretty bad. Whoa, okay. Yeah, the combine's up there. Anyway, it's been a productive day. We are headed home. Dad's still bringing the semi up, and yeah, we're gonna call it an evening. He's not gonna be able to wash the combine off because the motor's still warm, and it's not good to spray cold water on a warm motor. So that's it. Thanks for watching, y'all, and we will catch you next time.